Ever wonder if it pays off to make those upgrades before you sell? Will I get my money back? I'm Chuck Shaver of the Shaver Group with Keller Williams Heritage Realty here in Central Florida, and today I'll take a minute to address motivation, and then I'll address some details of this important question that I'm often asked. When someone asks me if it's worth it to remodel their home, the first question I usually ask is why? I first want to know how long it will be before you sell. In general, I tell my sellers that if they remodel, they should do so because they will enjoy it, not to make it better for someone else that may or may not even appreciate the work they've done. If you're going to be in your home for a few years or so and you're just tired of looking at those old laminate countertops, or maybe that old pink bathtub is just growing old, then do it. Make the improvement on your home while you can enjoy it. As a general rule, remodeling in and of itself does not bring an equivalent value upon sale. So, if you spend $30,000 on a new kitchen remodel, make sure that you are going to enjoy it, as you may only get 50 or 75% of that money back. Of course, there are exceptions to every rule, so be sure to ask your realtor their thoughts on how remodeling could impact the sale of your home before you spend that dough. Be careful though. I read that a new owner's suite or a kitchen upgrade will get you just around 50% of your money back, while even a full bathroom upgrade will get you just, like 70%. So should I or shouldn't I? Let's address the best renovations to make if you're thinking of selling in the short term. Starting at the top of this list, no pun intended, let's start at the roof. For a few years now, insurance companies have been really cracking down on several things, but I don't know of anything that's had a greater impact on my sellers than the roof. It used to be that a 10 or 15-year-old roof wasn't that big of a deal, other than that the new owners would have to replace it in the next 5 or 10 years, but that just isn't the case today. Today, some insurance companies won't even insure a roof of just 10 years old, and a 15-year-old roof is a regular issue, and roofs of that age have killed several of my deals over the years. If you can get insured, the costs might be a problem because the increased expense that insurance has on a buyer's total monthly payment makes lenders very nervous. As such, if you've got a 20-year-old roof, you're probably better off just having it fixed before closing. This way you can at least take credit for that newer roof and marketing too, and give confidence to the prospective buyers as opposed to having a deal breaker pop up later on. Paint. Not everybody does it, but everybody should. That reminds me of an old 80s song. Anyways, paint is generally inexpensive and can often be done by sellers themselves in just a few days. If you can't do it yourself, maybe you got a friend that can help. But be careful. I've seen some pretty bad paint jobs. A fresh coat of paint can cover decades of bumps and bruises. It can lessen the smell of Fido or grandma's nicotine, and it can really give a fresh look for a relatively inexpensive layout. The National Association of Realtors says that replacing flooring is a good investment to get your money back. This isn't one on my radar though due to its high costs, but I do know that flooring can have a huge impact on the overall appearance of a home. Today's vinyl plank flooring is really quite inexpensive when considering its alternatives. It can be water resistant or even waterproof, and it can really look very nice. Not to mention how a hard flooring can also have a positive impact on that smell that I spoke about a minute ago. Many buyers today really don't like carpet, but if it's in good shape, please don't rip it out of there just to hope that you'll get your money back, because you probably won't. A home's fixtures can make a really big difference. In my opinion, this is one of the least expensive upgrades, but the one that can make a really big difference. Replacing those old globe lights or the faucets in the bathrooms or that 1986 ceiling fan with only one working light can really pay off. You can make a big difference here for just a few $100. Take a good hard look around at little things that you may be overlooking. Things like that squeaking bathroom door or the sliding glass door that you need He-Man to open can be easily addressed with a little WD-40. Also, pay attention to the unbalanced ceiling fan. Maybe dust that thing off while you're up there. A couple other good things to do would be to put in some new mulch, replace some old dead plants, trim the trees, clean or repaint that front door area, where the buyers will be standing awkwardly as they wait for their realtor to unlock the door. Some of the worst things you can do are to install a new pool and finance a solar panel system. That's a real bad idea, as prospective buyers that may be wanting to buy your home will also have to qualify for that in addition to your home. It's just bad news. Surely, this is just the tip of the iceberg when considering all the things you could dump your money into, but there's a lot out there and most of it's online, so do your research and really consult a professional. Sometimes homeowners have perceptions about their homes that others just don't have. For instance, maybe the kitchen isn't as bad as you think, or maybe the smell of those 12 cats is worse than you think. You never know, but it is a clever idea to get the opinion of someone that doesn't live in the home, as they might be able to give you some subjective information before your home hits the market. Do me a favor, if I've missed something glaring, please post it in the comments below. Perhaps you can share what's been helpful for you. That way everyone here will benefit. If you have questions about buying or selling, put them in the comments below too, or just reach out to me directly. Also, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.